Did y'all realize how yellow that man's teeth is? You are a celebra mother flicking teeth. There is no way your teeth should be doggone that yellow. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. This is a Star Trek Discovery recap review. Season 1, Episode 9, Into the Forest I Go. Before we go any further, let me remind you that this, the mid-season finale, Star Trek, will be returning to CBS All Access January 14th for the remainder of Season 1. I believe we have at least 8 episodes left once we come back from the break. 8 or 9. Can't remember exactly, but I'll let you know as the time goes on. So yeah, let's see if I can remember, because I did not take notes. I got a lot of videos to watch, and taking notes slows me down. So we'll see how we can go today. Alright, so it picks up where it left off last week. The Klingon ship has been held in by the Parvians, the Parvos or whatever, in order to make peace with the human fleets. And Admiral Terrell, brother, the Black Vulcan, I told you I crack up every time I hear his name. He is telling the captain, look her, run. What the heck you still doing there for? We ain't finna fight this fight. Your person, your technical team messed up, and the transmitter didn't do what it was supposed to do in the first place. So now we trying to put our best scientific minds together, and so we gonna fix this thing which y'all screwed up. So the captain's like, hey, we cannot leave this defenseless planet out here under Klingon attack. They all gonna die. It's our fault they here in the first place. Terrell said, I don't give a doggone what you talking about. Bring your butt on back to Command 46 right now. All right, so the captain take off and tell the crew, hey, go on dock a course for Starbase 46. We're gonna get there. And Saru was like, no, wait a minute, let me talk to him. Let me reason with him. I told y'all last week he was still gonna be in command. He didn't lose no ranking, he ain't in the brig, he ain't get disciplined, nothing. He done jacked up, done attacked the fellow officer, done jeopardized the doggone mission, and where is Saru? Doing the same old thing that he's supposed to be doing in the first place. Basically the same thing Michael did, which ended her up with a life sentence in the brig. Because if these people die, he basically gonna kill a whole planet of people, not just a star fleet of people. Same thing, but of course his little privilege got him safe and sound. They ain't even thinking about checking him. Anyway, the captain tell him, nah, we ain't finna have you beg and plead and do none of that. I ain't finna go back. I told him that we gonna go ahead and plot a course. It's going to take us 3 hours and 46 minutes to get there. We're going to have to come up with a lie of why we're not using the spore drive. And we going to go do what we got to do, because that's what I do. I disobey orders to the left and the right of them. Okay? So everybody happy, like, hey, go ahead, Captain, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. But of course, they got a problem. The only way for them to do this is to send some people over there to the doggone ship. Somebody always got to go over to the enemy grounds to go save some stuff. And of course, he want to send Tyler, his security person. And Tyler, of course, won't burn him, his love interest, Michael, to go with him. They stuck like glue. Why you keep wanting this chick to go with you everywhere you gotta go? Captain's like, hell no, she ain't going. She ain't going up out of here. Well, she convinces him thoroughly, look, I'm the best person for the job. I'm the only one been on the ship. I know where things go. He was like, well, tell somebody. She was like, now you know you're not doing the best of your abilities by not using me to the fullest of my capabilities. And if you're not using me to the fullest of my capabilities, then what am I here for? He like, fine, go, be gone. Okay, so now Tyler and Michael finna go over there to the Klingon ship. They gotta wait till the cloak come down, you know, when the Klingon ship ready to fire, you know, they got to come out of the green mode, and then they got to cloak whatever to protect themselves after they fire. So they're going to wait till the cloak come down, and they're going to beam themselves over to the ship. They're going to hook up some little devices, try to read when the cloaking goes up and down to see what the algorithms are, so they can try to disable their mug or mock their mug or do whatever they're going to try to do to it, okay? So Captain said, okay, we got to figure out again, what lie we going to tell Command about why we not using the spore drive. So he go to boss man. It's like, hey, I heard you was feeling a little sick. Got a little sick day you need to take. He said, you know, I do feel a little itchy. Let me go ahead and check this out. He said, well, okay, I want Doc Culver to go ahead and give you a full screen. He like, wait, you mean for real? We not just gonna be just like lying, pretending? He said, no, we gotta make it look real. So go on, get a full workup done, head to toe. Don't do that. Of course, boss man is like, this is not something I want to do, because he don't want Culver to really know that there's things really, really wrong with him. While they're back on the Klingon ship, Cole is like, oh, so apparently they gonna send the USS Discovery over our way by their doggone self. These humans must be stupid. Let me go ahead and take care of them. We're gonna show them how we do it up here in Klingon style, right? He giving his little famous speech about how they gonna tear the house down, they gonna tear the club up, and they gonna put everybody out. Everybody gonna be outside of the club. But Captain's like, he over here think I'm a punk. That's what's going on. So back on the ship, Doc Culver looking at boss man, and he like, really, all this stuff been wrong with you? You ain't had no side effects, nothing? He like, no, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. Captain coming in, and he say, look, Captain, you wanted a little white lie to tell about this doggone spore drive. Well, now it's finna smack you in the face, because we got more than what we want to bargain for by doing this. He ain't right, and he ain't been right for a long doggone time. Captain say, okay, just send me over the report. We gonna get this, and we gonna check it out, right? He sent him over the report, but then boss man go in there to talk to Captain. He say, look here, we need you to do 133 jumps, little mini jumps. 133. My body ain't equipped for all that. He say, look here, I know you more than a scientist. You're an explorer too. You need to go ahead in there. Look at this. Look at the grand universe. Look at all the places you done jumped to before. See all those gaps? We could fill in all those gaps with all these extra jumps that you're doing. And of course, now he intrigued, like a crackhead. See, looking at a rock. Just, oh, look at it. I just want to go in out there and get it. Just get it. So now boss man agreed to go ahead and do these 133 jumps. 133, right? Okay, so they go black. Bam! Black alert. Tyler and Michael got their little device on. They're supposed to make them appear to be Klingons, and they have the voice of the Klingons or whatever have you. Okay, so they ready themselves. They get into the beaming little thing. They down low, lock and load, whatever. They fire upon the Klingon ships, the USS Discovery. Klingon ships say, what? Oh, they firing upon us? Let's get them back. So while they try to fire upon them, the ship is jumping. Michael and Tyler jump over to the ship. They get over to the ship, and Michael said, wait, I read 3 life signs aboard this ship. It's me, you, and somebody else got to be over here. So now we got to do a rescue mission. Tyler like, look, why you always got to do some stuff that we ain't said we're supposed to be doing? Let's get what we got to get done, and let's go. So, of course, that didn't happen. Michael like, look here, I ain't leaving nobody behind. He said, fine, you just do what you got to do. Doggone woman. So they determined that it's like close to the bridge, right? They set out their little first little thing. Why they got these big old gadgets? This is supposed to be their future. Why the gadgets ain't micro? They should be nano gadgets at this time. They got this big old doggone thermos cooler thing that they got to set up, and they got to go off, and then it's all talking loud. The USS Discovery is in transmission. Why is it so loud? But they connect over there, and they run up to the near the bridge, and they get into this room, and she trying to program the code. We got like 60 seconds to get up in this joint. 60 seconds. And Tyler like, look her move. Let me do this. I was in a Klingon prison for 7 months. I got this. Basically, he ripped the thing off the wall and cut the wires. She could have did that. She could have stabbed it up or something. He ripped it off and cut the wires. So they get on into the room, and they see the Admiral. Oh my God, the Admiral is here. Nobody knew that the Admiral was missing. Although she couldn't remember that the Admiral was missing. And she said something about the fact that No, we don't know of anybody that's like not here that's been captive. Did they not tell the captain? Did not tell the crew that the arrow was gone missing? Because I could have sworn Saru told him. I could. Okay. Anyway, so they get on up in the joint, and she ain't dead. I was like, what the? I thought she was gone, dead and gone. Michael did whatever she had to do, pop her back to life. Boop, she alive, and her legs ain't working. But at the same time, Lorel in the back of the corner. She rise up like, is that my boo over there? Tyler see her, he lock on her, and all of a sudden he go into a transfixed state. Flashback. You see blades, and you see blood, and you see screaming, and you see scales and all that junk. And Tyler just don't know what to do with himself. And while she taking care of the captain, she like realized, taking care of the admiral, she realized, where the heck is Tyler? She turned around and then see Lorel. So she get the drop on Lorel and she can shoot her. Why you don't kill her? Why you just stun her? She just stunned her. Knock Lorel out, right? Okay. But Tyler's still in a state of shock. She rushes over, grabs Tyler, and brings him down over by the admiral. And the admiral was like, he's in PTSD. I experienced this before. He's in a state of shock. And he's just out there flipping out. Anyway, so Tyler's flipping out, stuff like that. And Amber trying to talk him down, like, boy, you're going to be all right. You've survived long on this. We steady seeing Tyler flashbacks. And now with these flashbacks, it's making me think more and more and more that y'all are correct, that Tyler is a Klingon. Because when he was over there talking to Lorel was like, I told you, I never let them hurt you. Why would she tell him that? She wasn't in love with him. She was in love with Voq. That dude is Voq. We ain't seen Voq no more. So, okay, so back on the ship, boss man jumping. He jumping. He on jump number 67. His heart rate jumped up to 182. He on jump number 71. His pressure can't take it no more. And Doc Cove is like, stop. Y'all heard my baby. Captain, abort mission. Abortion right now. The captain say not until we get the rest of these jumps in. We only on 75. We need 133. Keep it going. You do whatever you got to do to keep him alive, to make sure he's still jumping. Right? So, he had something that he put on his wrist to make sure that he could, like, fix him if something went wrong. So, he pop him in some dopamine, something like that, kickstart his heart or whatever. And now he has a kind. He jumped like a mug, jumping all over the place. Klingons is like, what the heck is going on? What are they doing? Oh, this is what they got. This is supposed to be their secret maneuver. This is what's up with the USS Discovery. They can bounce all over the place because I can't see where they're at. They're coming and going. Okay. We got the Invisible shield and they can bounce. He said, I got something for that ass. So while he up there talking to his crew about what they need to do, of course, he walking around with Philippa's emblem. Why he walking around with Philippa's emblem? I don't know. So Michael decides to make herself known. She decides to shoot out, ping, 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 knock out two little Klingons and say, hey, I want to talk to you. And Calder's like, well, who is that? Oh, come on out, girl. You sound like you speaking Klingish. Come on out. Come out. And she was like, yes, we have technology, so we could talk to you. Shows that we're trying to grow and progress and become one with you and unified. He like, it just seems like you're trying to steal us, take us out, and take everything that we got like y'all normally do. Take over our culture. That's what it seemed like y'all trying to do to me. So she talking to them and having a conversation like, what you really want is me because I'm the one that killed Takuma. I may have to go back and watch episode 1 or 2 because I do not remember her killing Takuma. I remember Georgiou killing Takuma because they were fighting each other and they killed each other, if I remember that correctly, because she was fighting Voq. When did she kill Takuma? Spittle. I don't remember that. So I'm going to have to go back and rewatch them more. The good thing is on All Access, all 9 episodes, you can rewatch them again. So they having a talk and he like, look, take her ass home somewhere. You know, we'll deal with her later. He think one of the Klingons said, hey, I should have been sabotaged, you know. That's what they had said in the beginning. He thinking it's L'Oreal. We're gonna deal with her later. You know what I'm saying? So Michael was like, look here. The person who implemented you hold, they went out fighting Klingon, went out fighting Spittle. Do me the honor and let me fight you. He's like, you want to fight me, little girl? Tossed on a little gun, knife, you know what I'm saying? And pulled out his. He said, let's get it. So they get the banging. What I don't like about this show is that the fight scenes seem so choreographed. They don't seem natural and fluid. It's like, you know, they don't seem like natural fight scenes. Like if somebody fighting, you be throwing jabs and ducking and falling and face, you be doing all that type of stuff. But they seem so choreographed, and it's like a bad dance. It's almost like an amateur, like me trying to do ballroom dancing. That's what it looked like, amateur. So Cole, Mad Klingon, is whooping Michael ass at this point in time. They go back over to the ship, and you know, Doc is still looking pretty rough, coming through those things, and they don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know how they're gonna take it, and they need just a few more minutes, and they got all the transmission through, but now they gotta crush the data. And the captain is like, we need to get, well, Saru was like, we need to get the heck up out of here while we get this data. Let's go ahead and jump to safety while we crush this data. We only need 5 minutes. And captain's like, wait a minute, they not firing upon us. What the heck is going on? He don't know that, you know, Mike was over there fighting Mad Klingon, Cole. So, but he like, something ain't right, we ain't going nowhere. Somebody outside our house shooting. Hold on for a second. Okay, back what I'm saying. So he don't realize that Michael is over there fighting, but he's like, something ain't right. We ain't leaving till Michael and Tyler are back on board. So we're not jumping over. We're gonna see her sit still. Okay, so like I say, back on the ship, Michael is fighting. She get the drop on him a couple times, and you know, they kind of fighting each other. She get cut up. I thought when you got cut with a Klingon blade, something happened to you too. But she got cut with the blade and she just hurt. Meanwhile, back in the holding room, Tyler's sitting up there, still in his state of shock mode, and the admiral still trying to talk him down. And 2 Klingons come in the room, and she's like, "Look, boy, you gonna have to snap the hell out of it because I can't do nothing. I got no good legs. So I got to. Is my phone fucking ringing? Who calls this? Lost my train of thought. It's my mama calling. My aunt is in the hospital and ain't been doing too well. She's on life support, and every day it's a different surgery. Every day it's something different. Every day it's a different time frame of how long she got to last. And they just took her off the ventilator, and now they just see, and then she's breathing on her own, but somebody shooting outside. Mama calling me. Lost my train of thought. Okay. I don't know where I was at, y'all. Pause for a second. Okay, I think I know now. Hopefully I forget. So if I forget something, y'all drop it down in the comments, because all this stuff was going on at the same time. I lost my train of thought. I don't know exactly where I was at. And I got 2 doggone video clips to put together because my phone ring, it cuts my doggone camera off. Okay, so I think where I'm at is that Michael's still over there fighting, and Tyler and the admiral in there, and 2 Klingons come in, and she telling him, look, boy, you gotta get up and you gotta fight. You gotta, you know, help me out because I can't do this by myself. And all of a sudden he snaps out of his state of shock, which we still was all the flashbacks of what supposedly had happened to him. He gets the drop on a couple other Klingons, right? And he hears the transmission for them saying, hey, we can bring y'all on back now. We're going to lock in. He said, look, we got 3 to lock in, 2 here. Burnham is on the brig. Lock in and bring her on back, right? They got all the data that they need. They ready to take the ships out. And they beam them back. So Michael, like I say, is getting her ass whooped by Cole at this time. But when they beam out, she's able to snatch Philippa's old emblem from him, and she beams out and jumps, and they beam her butt back onto the ship. So they got her beamed onto the ship. Tyler beamed on the ship, and they say that the admiral is beamed on as well. The captain should be worried that the admiral is beamed on, because he's supposed to be losing his job, remember? But yeah, and also they got a Klingon prisoner. Now she had Tyler hemmed up by the neck, and when they was jumping back, there was no indication that he was gonna be coming back, you know, in harm's way. So I'm surprised that they got her that easily without no gunfight or no fire or whatever. So they come on back, and so the captain said, okay, we know how to disable the cloak down, fire them up. They disable the cloak, they light the ship up, and they dead. Like the ship of the dead is gone. I'm depressed. Michael looked happy, but you know, confused, and Saru was like, I want to smile, but I really can't. And Tyler looked like, oh man, my boy's gone. He Klingon. I believe he a Klingon for real now. So he walks about that room, right? And Tyler does. Michael realizes that Tyler is gone, and she goes to follow him. Well, in the meantime, Tyrell, the Vulcan admiral, is talking to Captain. He's like, hey, you did good, even though that you don't follow orders, and they want to give you some like little medal of Legion of Honor type of medal, whatever, for doing what you did. So come on back home, and we're gonna give you the award, and I want to be the first one to give it to you. And he tell him, he talking to Boss Man, tell Boss Man, well, we finna warp on back home. And Boss Man like, no, let me go and jump one more good time. He said, no, you ain't gotta do that. He said, look, our people, they need it. They tired. Let's go and get this one last jump in. And he said, this gonna be my last jump. Once this is over, I'm done. I don't want to be part of this no more. I want the best doctors to be looking at me and figure out what the heck is wrong with me. Did y'all realize how yellow that man's teeth is? You are a celebra mother flicking teeth. There is no way your teeth should be doggone that yellow. I don't know if you're drinking coffee, if you're smoking cigarettes, if you're smoking crack, but they make Sensodyne, Colgate, Crest, and Aquafresh, and toothbrushes that which you could put some toothpaste on and brush your doggone teeth and get them yellow ass things. But like I say, by you being a celebra motherfucking teeth, you can go get your teeth whitened or go buy some charcoal teeth whitener off Amazon and get your grill straight. Hopefully when you come back for the rest of the season, your grill be looking all right. Okay, Boss Man? All right. So let's move on. He want to do this, go on as a final jump in Cap Tech. Fine. They want to give me this little Legion thing, but I want to give it to you. And he's like, nah, you gonna keep that. I'm just gonna do this last jump, and I want to live in luxury on 46, you know, and go see La Boheme, whatever. So Michael in there talking to Tyler, and he like, you know, she was more than my capturer. She was my torturer. She did things to me that, you know, to my body that I don't want to have done to my body. Then they show us this little freaky Klingon human sex scene. I didn't need to see L'Oreal's ta-ta titties like that. No, that was just all grayscale and stuff. We didn't need that. And she all screaming and orgasming and clingish. It was not nasty. But I still say now that I'm on board with y'all. She was turning his butt into the human in that stage. That's what was going on. Or she was trying to see how to get busy with him in his human form. But something happened to him that now he don't remember what really happened to him. Maybe when he got transferred over to a human, he lost his Klingon mindset, because I think all the Klingons' minds are supposed to be connected some kind of way. Anyway, yeah. So he think he being tortured. He said, that's why I'm having nightmares. She's like, I got you, boo. I'm here with you. Don't worry. Don't worry. They hug each other up, whatever. So Boss Man go on in there to do his last little jump. When he started to do his last jump, something happened. He screamed out in pain. Screamed out in pain. He doubled over. All the lights flicker. Don't nobody really panic. Everybody looking like, what's going on? Michael wake up out of her stupor, you know, trying to figure out what's going on. Now, Tyler's gone. Tyler done took his butt on down there to go see L'Oreal in jail. And he drops to his knees like, what did you do to me? And she's like, I told you, nobody ever hurt you again. And I think she called him sir. If I remember correctly, she called him sir. But when the alarms and stuff start going off, Tyler like, hey, let me go see what happened. So he runs out to go see what happened. And Boss Man, he falls out of the little chamber, Doc Cole was looking at Tilly. Tilly don't know what's going on. And he turned back around, see him laying on the floor. He run up to him. And he was like, oh, he's in a bad way. And she's like, what's happening to him? I'm thinking he done stroked out. He done had a seizure. He done did something like that. They don't know what's happening to him. Doc ain't responding fast enough for me to be a doctor. And he's supposed to be your lover, but why you ain't responding fast enough? But his eyes start turning white like he had glaucoma and stuff. And Tilly like, what's going on? What's happening with his eyes? Then he starts speaking like, oh my God, there's so many of them. So many universes. I can see them all. I can touch them all. I can feel them all. We are the world type of thing going on in his mind. Yeah. And then they come back and that's pretty much the end of it, I think. I don't remember if there was something else that happened on the bridge with the captain and stuff. I don't know exactly. But I think that's pretty much it. So I will see y'all again January 14th for the remainder of the season. If there's anything I missed in this episode, let me know in the comments section. I want to thank y'all for being here with me for Star Trek Discovery Season 1. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on your way out so you can be notified when these recaps start again in January. Peace.